Hi everybody, Leah here with your weekly card reading starting the 23rd of May 2019. And if you would like your own card reading, this week I'm offering them for $25. So just head over to paypal.me/Leah Lloyd/25. Pay your money and you'll receive your reading via video, and that'll get sent to your PayPal email address. And if you haven't already, head over to leahloyd.com and subscribe to the free monthly healing emails. The May one is out and I'm currently working on the June one. So, the first card for this week is 10 of Gabriel. And this card tells you that you're probably trying to do a lot at the moment. You're probably working on a lot of things. Your energy is being pulled in many different directions. And it might well be that the things you actually want to be spending your time on, the things that bring you joy or make you happy, aren't really the things that you have time for at the moment. So your energy might be feeling a little bit flat at the moment. The workload just feels a bit heavy. You're trying to please other people. You're trying to get done the things that you should do, and perhaps not the things that you want to be doing. So you're being asked to ask for help, to lighten the load, delegate where you can, and reassess what's important to you. What are the things that you really need to get done, and what things can you either let go of or say no to? If you are taking on jobs and responsibilities for other people, then ask yourself, would they do the same for you? Is this a good way to spend your time and energy? And is there any return in that for you? Because everything should be equal as far as what you give and receive. So if you find you are giving a lot this week, but not getting much back in return, then reassess those commitments and if they are things that you need to be spending your time and energy on, because it may well be that you can start saying no to a few things. And if you do that, then we have 6 of Ariel, and this talks about your material needs getting fulfilled in unexpected ways. And it may well be, if you are in situations where you're giving a lot but not really receiving anything back, if you shed some light on that, if you you might be able to, in a polite way, point that out, that you are doing so much and in return getting very little. It might well be that the person that is involved in this with you just wasn't even aware at what a strain this was putting on you. So it may well be that when you actually say, well, no, I'm sorry, but this relationship or situation is very one-sided and it's draining me of my energy, it may well be that they go, I just didn't realise, and they start to give a little more and put a bit more in and return that favour a little bit and make the relationship a little more balanced. So any of those situations that you have in your life at the moment, try and look at them with a loving heart and with forgiveness. Try not to get bogged down with resentment or anger around that situation. Just look at it for what it is, that perhaps the other person's just a little bit oblivious to how it's unbalanced, and try and move forward with that. But don't feel guilty for saying no if this isn't serving you in any shape or form. And then the third card is 6 of Michael, and this is light at the end of the tunnel. So when you kind of set those boundaries and you enforce them in a way that's loving and kind, this doesn't have to be aggressive or angry in any shape or form. It's just you saying, actually, no, this doesn't serve any purpose for me, and I need to rein my energy back in and use it to focus on the things that are important to me. And through that, there's some freedom in that. And so this card is all about just breathing a sigh of relief and making new plans that suit you, plans that make you happy and that fulfill the purpose that you have in your life as opposed to everybody else's. This might require some travel. It might mean, for some of you, this could be a big change of getting up and moving. This might be a new job in a new town and really making a big change. It's probably only a few of you. For the majority of you, this is probably just going to be some little changes in life to bring that balance and harmony back to your life and how you want to live it. For some of you, it might even just be a weekend away, just, to reset, to reevaluate, to give yourself that time just to breathe and reassess life. The bottom of the deck is justice, so very in keeping with this reading. This is all about equality, fighting for what's right for yourself, but it's a positive card. It means that when you set these boundaries, it will go in your favour. So don't give up, keep going. If you find yourself falling back into those patterns of saying yes, quite often when we set those boundaries and start saying no to people, we feel a huge amount of guilt. So try not to, when you feel that guilt, to then go and give 3 times as much as you were originally giving to overcompensate. Try to set your boundaries, be okay with those, and kind of stick to your guns, and don't cave because you feel guilty, because you have nothing to feel guilty for. You're allowed to make the decisions for your life that are best for you. And the card from my healing cards this week is believe. So you're being asked to believe in yourself, believe in your ability to make decisions for you, to know what is best for you, and believe in your self-worth and your right to accept the best and to receive the best from others and from your circumstances. So if you struggle with this, if you find this hard, then create some positive affirmations that you can use and repeat them every day. Use your tapping, your EFT, to process any emotions that come up through this, because there probably will be. If you're a people pleaser and you like to give a lot of yourself and you find it hard to say no, and you'll find the people in your life are used to you being that person too, and they might struggle when you start to set those boundaries and expect more. So you will need some tools in place to work through this. So use EFT, use your tapping, journal. Just get those thoughts out on paper as opposed to exploding to other people. And journaling also will help you to kind of process those emotions a bit and bring up feelings you didn't know you had. And then you can take that information and use that with your tapping. Use your essential oils if you use them. If you don't use them and you want them, go to mydoterra.com, Leah Lloyd, and order them there. I use my oils every day and they help me with, every emotion that comes up. So find the tools that work for you and give yourself what you need, and then through that you will then expect more from others, and it'll be much easier to put those boundaries in place. So I hope that helps this week, and if you haven't already, go to leahloyd.com, subscribe to the free monthly healing emails. If this reading resonates for you, then the May email will, and I believe the June one will also. So thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.